Oh yeah, he's coming. We know.
Okay,
I've got a good feeling about Big Earl.
Pretty standard composition from Flashlux to stand on top of Big Earl's. Fnatic is going to be. Okay, they were just seeing if they get a quick pick on top of the. If there's somebody waiting on top of that high ground, they are not going to get any damage. So
yeah, you see a lot of Annas and Widowmakers standing up there on top to scope things out, but Flashlux not giving him that opportunity. Won't be able to do that after Bastion loses his headshots.
Yes, but we'll see more Bastion after he loses his headshots.
That's going to be great. I like the new Bastion a lot. Fnatic getting really aggressive here with the dive on top of Big Earl's, or at least a lot of pressure anyway from Avapool.
Yeah, just putting pressure on, jumping up there with the Zarya shield, making it so the payload can move uninhibited, at least for the first part.
Cool Matt.
A big hook.
Oh yeah. Cool Matt out of the way, Veil goes down. Kills coming in fast and furious. Now great grab on the Hafacool. Fleta, really, I mean, Fleta is really emerging as easily the best player on this team.
We did hear some rumblings of excitement about him coming into this league.
Right.
But given the relatively poor teamwork overall that Flashlux has displayed, sometimes it's harder to see that individual skill when people aren't backing him up. Fnatic still has the payload moving now. Eventually, the drop down will have to occur. Hafacool getting some poke in, and he is actually going to be taken out by Veil just before he can get his Dragon Blade.
Yeah. Fleta dropping down now. Flashlux. There's another grab. Who'd he get? I think it was Matt. Yeah, Cool Matt again. Yep. And Fnatic gonna have to back this one off and die. Good holds for Flashlux so far. The crowd is kind of like starting to sort of cheer for Flashlux. They weren't really, but now they're like, we didn't expect them to do good things, but I guess we'll clap.
They're doing better than we thought, so
yeah,
we're cautiously optimistic now that they've won a map.
Okay, that was actually kind of good, Flashlux.
Yeah, Flashlux also just been stacking up those ultimates, holding on to them because they've been able to get kills on the DPS of Fnatic so easily at the start of this fight. They haven't had to commit a whole lot of resources to actually winning these skirmishes.
And nearly 6 ultimates. Here comes Hafacool. Dragon Blade incoming, going after Veil with that tac visor, gets 1 kill. Looking for a little bit more. Not gonna find it. And now, ooh, wow, Cool Matt 69 getting killed by Fleta again. Jumping right onto Stoop. They get that's a very late sound barrier from Bonneville.
I mean, yes, again, the Lucio sound barrier play has not been wonderful in this series, but they are, actually going to win the points. So
all right,
they fought back. Man, Flashlux.
Take it all back.
Veil, I'm not sure what happened to the nano boost in that fight, but Flashlux just used like 5 ultimates and failed to win that, despite being a pretty distinct advantage coming in. And the tac visor cut down immediately. It didn't look like a great Dragon Blade either, with only 1 kill off of it, but somehow in the back lines, Fnatic made it work.
All right, here we go. Fnatic with the combo. Stupid kill there, and that's going to be moving payload pretty soon.
Flashlux really falling apart.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I really want to go back and watch that previous fight again.
I mean, we didn't get to see what happened because we were in Hafacool's perspective, and all of the kills on the rest of the ults were coming in the front line. So
yeah, we were looking at Fleta and Hafacool, and everything was happening behind him. So our guess is as good as yours, folks.
Well, regardless, Fnatic is going to successfully cap that first point. And
yeah, really put Flashlux onto defensive now. Be so very close to his sound barrier, or not. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, man. Earth Shatter. We so very close to his Earth Shatter. I hate Jar Jar Binks, by the way. Fleta with the kill in the Hafacool. Another nice grab there. Flashlux pushing forward.
Just play aggressively. Yep. Make sure they get off the payload. You can start rolling back after you get the initial kill. Fnatic be waiting. Flashlux again with a nice ult advantage. See if they can take better, make better use of it this time around.
Okay. Time to make some ults work. Like moving forward, when's the push gonna come? Or when's the fight gonna come? Waiting for it. Dragon Blade, Fnatic's gonna force it. Oh, gets hooked immediately. Fleta with the nano boost. Now he pulls out the whole hog. Good start for Flashlux. It's a lot of damage. Man, Cool Matt got some health. He went onto the health pack. That kept him alive. Fleta backing away now. And Fnatic fighting back. Now that Sunbury comes in, helps him out quite a bit. Veil up on top. They're going to try to use that Graviton Surge to get a few more kills, and it will work. The payload, Fnatic's still on it though.
Half-Goal already back up, trying to fight with this soldier on top of that high ground.
Man.
But I mean, Veil's got to get onto this at some point, otherwise he's just going to be cut down by this Genji. No bionic field available to him right now.
It's another situation where the fight looked very good for Flashlux at the beginning, and Fnatic just stayed patient, I would say, played defensively, and were able to turn it around.
I mean, also, what was Veil doing right there? He basically just allowed himself to be severely split-spotted. He didn't get any value out of that whatsoever. He wasn't stopping the card. He could have just chucked himself off the edge of the map.
Yeah.
Fleta, man, Half-Goal has been positioning in a way where it's been easy for Fleta to open up with these hooks onto the Genji to really just stall out some of these fights. The second or third time it's happened so far on this map.
It's I would say that's the fourth or fifth time Half-Goal's been hook killed.
Yeah, he's not being very respectful of the Roadhog in the front line.
Can't overlook the hook. That's what I always say.
Is that what you say?
That's what I say. Here comes Fnatic. Coolman having to back off. Fleta getting a little bit out of position there. Sunbury comes in late. Graviton Surge. They're going to try to make it work. Nano Boost onto Buds, actually. Wiso strikes back with a big Earth Shatter, though. And Flashlux going to be able to hold the payload for the moment.
Yeah, the flank kill again. Fleta got another kill onto Half-Goal as that fight started. And yeah, he died on that backline flank, but did the damage. There was no one else on Fnatic providing sufficient DPS. Buds change over to the Roadhog now as they continue to commit to this triple tank lineup.
Yep. Fnatic trying to push forward now. Contested, of course, by Wiso. He's going to go deep. Half-Goal coming in. Very low health. Gets nailed by the shot from Veil. He's got his tack visor out. There's a Graviton Surge. They're going to try to keep this rolling. Fnatic in big trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to push up one more time. And not going to get too much out of it. Very few ultimates available, but Veil really gets a lot of value out of that tack visor. 42 seconds left. And Half-Goal is going to switch to the Reaper just to have a bit more upfront damage here and try and get in the front lines to duel with those tanks.
Fleta already has a whole hog again, though. He's going to anti-pushing Liu. He gets hooked, though. Oh, he who hooks first dies first. Fleta dies second, but only just a little bit after. Half-Goal on the Reaper now. Trying to deal with Wiso with that Nano Boost. Sound Barrier comes in for Fnatic as they push Flashlux back. There's a Nano Boost onto the Reaper now. Takes him up before the charge completes. Down to overtime almost. Fnatic gonna have to finish this one. Fleta now onto the Bastion for real.
Yeah, Half-Goal tried to dodge there behind the payload, but there's so many members of Flashlux up.
He just can't advance on that Bastion there. Hook does not work out. Actually, Coolman, or Bud's rather, taking a nap. Seriously. That was not great.
That was not the world's
world's greatest death blossom. Yeah, that's for sure. Sound Barrier to secure it. Victory Bastion and Flashlux hold Fnatic to 2 points.
I mean, with no long-range damage whatsoever and at a range where it's difficult to... I think it's a little too cute for my taste, but...
It's risky. It's very risky.
It is amusing. All right, so Wiso, where's that Sonic Arrow going? Right on the train car. Okay, so switches back to the Reinhardt, of course, and then everybody out. Try and fight the battle for Big Earls. One hook goes out, not going to take the tunnel, and try and find a way around onto the flank in another angle that isn't covered by Stoop's Reinhardt shield.
Yep. Battle for Big Earls. Fnatic holding on top for the moment. Bud's going to hop down, try to take the high ground on the side, go for a little bit of a flank, trying to get around that Reinhardt shield. Decent amount of damage done to Fleta, but Fleta's going to heal right back up again.
Yeah, as they get closer, just using the soldier's range advantage and line of sight advantage, swapping the places with the Roadhog. And that hook will bounce off Stoop's shield one more time.
Oh, Fnatic jumping down. They're going for it now. Fleta backing away. He's hit with that biotic grenade. Coolman 69 does get the kill onto Wiso. Fnatic fighting back.
Yeah, 3 kills still coming over from Fnatic right now, so they get the job done. after that initiation. Stoop had to die for it, but small price to pay. Bud's going to have the tac visor for the next engagement by Flashlux, and Custa very close to the nano boost as well. Vale really lagging behind an ult charge at the moment.
Flashlux needs a little bit more energy this next push here. Custa has the nano boost now. Gotta be careful. You cannot die. Oh, you cannot really let anyone die. Yeah, there we go. Vonethil getting a little bit low, but he'll survive.
Very long wraparound here.
Yep. Yeah, Fnatic dropping down. Flashlux really putting a ton to the setup. Just, I think, trying to get into a good position, buy themselves time. Nice sleep dart onto Eunice there. Did they die?
Oh, he got booped away actually before he could finish it off. That's no good for Fnatic.
Especially when Fled is getting kills on the other side of the fight. Both soldiers popping their tac visors. Tac visor versus tac visor. Buds is going to win that one though. The payload's moving.
Yeah, but for how long, Doa? They still have Roadhog there just healing up, taking a breather on the opposite side of the payload. The damage still in place for Fnatic. And that means everybody's going to have to back right off of that. Looked a little bit dangerous right there, but Eunice on a very strange flank at the start of that fight. So Custa hits the sleep dart, tries to pick up the kill. Maybe not the best use of that biotic grenade.
Yeah. Well, Coolman69 has a whole hog now, so they can go for something like a Graviton hog combo themselves. Not a bad timing for that.
Yeah, Vale dying very late, so everybody back to spawn right now. And we're going to see Fleta come out on the Pharah now, even though Buds has been on this soldier for most of the map. Onus will now be on him to pick up some of these kills, and Tracer as well. All right, looking for multiple angles from attack from above, and then Tracer on the flank.
Just biding his time, they're going to jump down now. Wiso very low already, gets his Zarya shield, but there's a Graviton Surge. Soundberry comes in, but they're eating a whole hog right in the face. Fleta with the kill on the Custa though, so Fnatic analysts for the moment. They do win the initial fight.
Yeah, Fleta actually was just firing into the mob throughout that engagement. So despite the fact that that Graviton landed, he made things relatively even until Buds could shift his attention his way. And this may well be just a full hold from Fnatic right now. One push remaining. Lots of crowd control. Vale is going to go for the Diva just to be able to stall out for as long as possible. Cool Matt is creeping. Looking for that hook.
Creep Matt.
Doesn't see it with the shield angle right there. Not going to find a squishy that he can one-shot.
Modern has that Graviton Surge. Going to go ahead and use it. Sound barrier for Fnatic right before it happens, though. There's a follow-up. Down onto the point now. There's the Earth Shatter. Pretty big one from Fnatic. Fleta. He's got the kill onto Custa. No, he doesn't finish him off. Turns around for the barrage. Gets killed by Custa, though. Couldn't finish the Ana, and that may have cost him.
That may have cost him, indeed. Still the nano boost up onto Stoop.
Yeah, he's got that nano boost on the Reinhardt, and they are slowly but surely pushing Flashlux off of the objective right now. This could be the end of the match right here. Stoop with the Earth Shatter. Casey needs to use it. Might use it soon. Modern popped out of the Diva suit. Bar about to start taking down. They're going to bring in Fleta on the Winston right now. No more Far to have to worry about. Not going to live, and there it is, OT. Fnatic able to take this one 3-1, but it was a bit of a messy affair tonight in both best of fives, wasn't it?
Absolutely was, Noah. All the teams involved, I think, are not potentially going to go very deep in this tournament unless a lot of changes are made. But Fnatic